From 1876 onward, Queen Victoria officially carried the title Empress of India. This was not a poetic flourish. It marked a clear shift of power. After the uprising of 1857, India was placed under the direct authority of the British Crown. The britishraj began. Laws, taxation, and military force no longer served a trading company, but the monarch herself. The numbers show what this meant in practice. Between 1765 and 1938, modern estimates suggest that wealth worth trillions was transferred from India to Britain. In the late 19th century alone, vast sums from Indian taxes flowed into the British state budget every year. At the same time, India's share of global industrial production fell from about 25% in 1750 to under 2% by 1900. The consequences become especially clear during the famines. During Victoria's reign, conservative estimates suggest that between 12 and 20 million people in India died of hunger. In the major famines of the 1870s and 1890s, grain exports to Europe continued. Food existed. What was missing was the political decision to prioritize the local population over imperial profit. Victoria was not involved in daily administration, but she was not a powerless observer either. Reports about famine, repression, and violence reached her. Decisions were made in her name. The empire acted under her authority. The title Empress of India stood for real power, not symbolism. So why does this rarely appear in films? Perhaps because it disrupts a familiar narrative. It is easier to portray Victoria as a private individual than as the head of a system built on extraction and inequality. Empire then becomes a nostalgic backdrop, and responsibility quietly fades out of frame. Looking more closely does not make history more moralistic. It makes it more honest. Queen Victoria was both a defining monarch of her era and a central figure within a colonial power structure that caused lasting harm to India. Both aspects belong together, even when popular portrayals prefer to keep them apart.